From the garden promise spoken in the fall, the seed was declared that would answer it all. Not many seeds, but one alone. As Paul declared, the promise is known. From Genesis onward, the story unfolds. Not scattered pieces, but purpose that holds. Every page is moving, every word aligned toward one fulfillment in God's design. He is the anointed, the chosen king. Not a human crown or a passing thing. Not by man, not by system's decree, but God has appointed him sovereign and free. So why are we wandering, tossed by the wind, when the king has been seated, the rule has been pinned, the work is completed, the verdict is clear, the reign of the Son is already here. Christ is not a name that he was given, it's the title of rule, the one heaven has written, the anointed one set apart to reign. Not by human choosing, not by earthly claim. Israel asked for kings like the nations around, but human appointment could never stand ground. God allowed the system, but it pointed ahead to a king not chosen, but divinely sent. He is the anointed, the chosen king. Not a human crown or a passing thing. Not by man, not by system's decree, but God has appointed him sovereign and free. So why are we wandering, tossed by the wind, when the king has been seated, the rule has been pinned, the work is completed, the verdict is clear, the reign of the Son is already here. God has made him Lord in Christ it stands, not by human effort or shifting hands. Psalm declares, my king is set, and heaven confirms what heaven has said. All authority the risen one said, in heaven and earth all power ahead. Not partial rule, not someday reign, but finished authority breaking every chain. So why do we live like it's still unclear? Still building systems that shift and disappear, still tossed between doctrines, winds of thought, when the king has already finished what was sought. Death itself was separation's name, but Christ entered death and broke its claim. Life now restored, the veil undone, reconciliation finished in the Son. He is the anointed, the reigning king. Not a human crown or a passing thing. Not by man, not by system's decree, but God has appointed him sovereign and free. No longer tossed by the wind and tide, we stand in the work that God has applied. The promise fulfilled, the message is clear, the reign of the Son is already here. The question is not if God has moved, but whether we see what he has proved. For faith is not waiting for him to begin, it's living in what he's already in.
Thank you for listening and for your support. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If it raised any questions for you, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to chat.